Hey. You know what time it is.
It's time for the heart-to-heart journey to love podcast.
Yes. And I am your host, the late bloomer. That is my co-host, Harlan Brown. And Harlan Brown, what's going on? What's going on? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Brand new day, beautiful, just ready to do this. What are we talking about?
Oh man, I got one for y'all. I got one for the village. So y'all
Oh,
gotta answer this question.
okay.
So when someone breaks up, you got someone that breaks up, didn't have a good relationship, and then you see them again, they come back and they posting all this stuff, they saying, oh my boo, they this and that, and they boasting about their love, and then like 2 months later, you ask about where their boo is, and that new boo is not even around.
Oh boy.
Yeah, holla, you got probably many friends like that. You probably got many things like that. So what's going on? Holla at your boy. Talk to the late bloomer. Come on.
That's part of I think of the that's part of trying to show out. I think first and foremost, I think that's showing out. I think also is part of not fully being healed from the past relationship and just trying to show like, yeah, I still got it, and I'm gonna go out here, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna show y'all, and everybody gonna know. But remember, that wasn't the person that was healed who actually really got over the last one. So that baggage is coming into the new one, and then it
Oh no,
all.
no, 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 no. Don't give me that. No. Don't give me that. Because you see posts like, oh, that's my boo.
That's not true.
He treat me like the queen that I am. He treats me so kind. He takes me out. He's everything I ever wanted.
Yeah,
I don't know where he was before. I wish I would have found him before, but now and then you getting all this, and you trying to figure out where this is coming from and why do they do this, and then months later you wear the boo is like, we broken up, we divorced, we this, we that. I mean, what's come on, you got to talk to me about that.
I, the only answer to that is that the person is not. This is all about boasting. It's all about showing off, right? It's basically just to show the
Well,
other person that you broke up with
but
that
that's
I
that.
found somebody else. I want you to see that. It's not necessarily that I'm happy. I just want everybody to see that I'm not broken. I'm good. I'm going on. I'm
Uh-huh.
moving on. So you have to realize that that's not necessary. Those are not necessarily the realest of relationships, because the person is not at all yeah, going out, seeing other people, you doing your thing. But when you have to broadcast it and show it, then that, to me, that's kind of a red flag that I just want you to see. I'm not necessarily happy, because that's not going to last for very long. We've seen it a billion times across the board, where
Yes.
I got divorced yesterday and this is my man today. And you be like, what?
Yeah.
Or,
So
it's just I want the world to know that that didn't affect me at all. But it
okay,
did.
so this is what I'm gonna call this show. I'm gonna call this show Boastful Love. How about we do that? This
Boastful love.
podcast is
Yes.
Boastful Love, because
Okay.
every time I see that, I cringe.
Yeah, it should.
I cringe. But I'm gonna give some insight to your village. Okay,
Let him
I-
have it.
I'm gonna give some insight to your village. You don't have to, when you have good love, and when you have love that is unconditional, and when you found each other and y'all into each other, you don't have to boast about it. You don't have to show the world about it. You don't have to do any of that, because it's already there. Let your light shine. Like, you do I have to walk up to somebody and say, hey, I'm a podcaster? You know what I'm saying? I'm a podcaster. No, I just do the podcast and let the podcast speak for itself. So,
Exactly.
and I know I'm making fun of it, but we got to have a heart to heart about this, because I really feel that it kind of throws a lot of women off because, and I'm gonna say men and women, but I see more women doing the post because it's more of a I want to get back at that one. I'm gonna show him and
Yep.
look what I got now. You
Yep.
couldn't be this. You ain't even half the man that this guy was, and
Gosh,
all that. And they boasting about this, and they're not realizing that they haven't healed themselves.
that's it in a nutshell. Because you're boasting to show the world that first of all, the breakup didn't hurt you. It didn't affect you at all. Like, no, we are not superhuman people. A hurt is a hurt, and when you try to cover it up with being boastful and showing people that you can make it and you did it, yeah, that's great. I'm glad that you are on your healing journey, but you can't tell me that you was married for 10 years and then all of a sudden your man wasn't worth nothing and your husband wasn't worth nothing. And look what I found. Where did you find this guy? Like, where? In Walmart? Like,
Oh, he's the
yeah.
best.
And
Yeah.
he's the man, and he's more man than the other man ever been. And this, like,
Yes.
all of that, like, kill that noise, because at the end of the day, all it is projecting is your insecurities and your hurt and your pain behind what has just happened. It's okay to it's okay to hurt. It's okay to get over it, and it's okay to
Yeah.
heal.
Well, I'm gonna say this. So y'all also have this thing. You know the phrase. So you're gonna have to say the phrase because you know what I'm about to say. Um, when you get out of a relationship, the best way to get over it is to get under another man, right? Is that the phrase? Did I say it right?
It's the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. And which
The
is
dumbest phrase that y'all can ever, the dumbest phrase, the dumbest advice that y'all can give anybody.
That is compound crazy. You are going to lose your mind doing that craziness. People don't understand, like, yeah, I mean, come on, we see the movies, we see the girls when they singing the songs, and this man lost this, and you lost this, and you lost me, and that's why you did. And yeah, I could have been that, and I could have been this for you, and we get it. I get it. I get it. Yeah,
I mean, say don't get it. Don't because women keep doing it.
You mad, and it's okay to be angry. It's okay, and pain turns pain turns to anger when you don't do nothing about it, and you trying to cover it up. It turns into anger. It festers. So when you do these things and you're boastful, every time I see somebody tell me, watch this. I've had girlfriends that say, oh yeah, he wants it. Watch this. Watch who I come to church with tomorrow. Church.
Yes, that's crazy.
When I'll come to church tomorrow. Okay, so some guy has been eyeing you forever, and you didn't have the time of day for him, but all of a sudden now you like him, right? Because you're trying to show off this to somebody else, and it's really, really, it's disheartening because it makes you look so bad. Just don't do that. It makes you look really bad. Even though you think you're looking strong,
I don't even want to go on the make you look bad part because I'm not concerned about the I'm not concerned about the make you look bad part. I want to let women know when you have real love, when you found the real love, you're going to find out that you don't have to boast about it. You're going to find out that it's going to show as you walk down the street. You don't have to make any post. You don't, because real love is between you and that person. Exactly. And when people see it, they see it. But you know what I got to drop on them right now, because I'm going to show them that it ain't me saying this. I'm going to drop the scripture.
Get the scripture.
I'm gonna get the scripture. I'm gonna get the scripture, and the scripture is gonna say 1 Corinthians 13:4. Love is patient.
Yes,
love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. I didn't even want you to read it this time, Harlan Brown. I wanted to read that myself because I wanted to do a PSA about this one, but I felt we just needed to do a full podcast because I think I think women need to, they feel they need to show up the guy. They need to let everybody else and that guy know what you missed, how you lost me. Now I'm better. I'm in a better place. You could never take me there. You never took me there. And 2 weeks later, they on the internet talking about, oh yeah, we broke up. Like what?
You wasn't the
But
midnight.
he was the best thing that you had. He was much better than the other guy. He was doing this. What's the deal? Come on, holler at your boy.
Because it's not true. That's like what I'm saying. When you break up with somebody and you out there and you're vulnerable and you're hurting and somebody gives you a slight look, here you go running off thinking this is it, right? Well, that's why we broke up. I'm be with him. You didn't take the time to know him. You didn't take the time to do anything. He just liked you and you just went for it. And
Just
now
went
you want to
for it.
walk around with his face on your t-shirt talking about
Yeah, yeah,
and
right.
like,
And they doing all that. Oh, and all these pictures in the hotel and on the beach, at the amusement park, at the concert.
and what you fail to realize is that you're not only doing a disservice to yourself, you're doing a disservice to the person that you so-called calling your boo, your new boo, right?
Yeah,
Because
so
you're not paying attention to that person. What you're doing is you're using that person as a showpiece. You don't
really.
even know who the person is.
So let's take a look at this. The first thing it says, and that's why I love this scripture, because it says love is patient. First of all, you jump right into something before you could really get over the other person.
Right. Not
And yeah,
understanding the
so
circle
and
of
then we're gonna go back to that statement. It's sometimes it is good for the other person to get under somebody else because they probably wasn't getting them from before, but it's still gonna mess with your psyche. It's
right.
still, yeah, you'll be good that night, but then you wake up, you're like, what did I do? Like
Why would I?
what?
Yeah,
You
right.
know, and it's like, then you taking a walk of shame out of this man's house, out of the hotel, out of this and out of that. So that's why I love this. Love is patient.
Mhm.
It's patient because you have to wait for it. Didn't Luther tell him that? Wait for love.
Love,
You
wait for love.
know what I'm saying? They ain't listen to Luther either. Come on, everybody listen to
You
Luther. They
gotta
ain't
listen.
listen to Luther.
Luther had all of the things. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
what's wrong with your village? They ain't listen to Luther. I'm mad at you for that. So take that back to your village. The other thing, love is kind. So there's nothing that's what's the words that I want to say that you're getting back at somebody. That's not love.
Vengeance is
Vengeance. There
not
you go.
kind.
Vengeance is not
Vengeance
yours.
is not kind. It is not yours, and you need to leave it. Like, if it didn't work out, hey, how about you figure out? Like, how about you figure out why it didn't figure? If you don't even want to figure out why it didn't work out, just how about work on you, right? And stop blaming the other person. How about take
But you know what?
responsibility for your part?
I think what happens is a lot of times women don't take the time, or men too, they don't take the time to wait um, and to heal themselves fully. They want somebody, they feel a need, they have to have somebody at all points, at all times. And a week is not long enough. 2 weeks is not long enough. Sometimes 6 months or a year is not long enough because depending on how much damage was done to the psyche. And again, it's repairing yourself. Don't worry about the other guy, other girl. Don't worry about none of that. Worry about putting the onus on you, healing yourself,
Thank you. Thank
being
you.
that
That's
person.
it.
Because getting a boo next week and plaster them on the internet, one is not fair to you, and it's not fair to your boo.
Not at
Because
all. Not
because
at
he's
all.
gonna be
But
there
if he
for 2 weeks.
really liked you and he was really, wait till he sees what you're doing, whatever the situation, you've been hurt in this situation. So hurt people, right? So you hurting
Yeah.
somebody else in the process to try to
Yeah.
get back at somebody else. So now you making a whole snowball effect of hurt people that you coming in like a wrecking ball, wrecking everybody life because you didn't take the time to heal yourself. And that's the part that shows insecurity. It shows your hurt, even though you think it's not showing.
Yeah.
You are
Yeah.
your shirt doesn't got your boo name on it. It's blaring, I'm hurt and I can't
Yeah.
get over it. Like,
Yeah.
but you have to learn to get over it, and you got to
Yeah.
understand you can't drag other people in that mess because you're not being fair to that other person.
Yeah, so I just wanted to put this out there today. And I know I sprung this on you, but it was on my mind big time because, and I see the stars do this. You know, I've seen a lot of stars do this. You see this person got this person, and all of a sudden they with somebody else, and they slandering the other guy, and they saying, "Oh, he was horrible," and la la la, and then you look in the news again. You what is it, ET or whatever they have on? Oh,
TMZ.
TMZ. You got
I'm
ET,
on
you
TMZ.
got
And
TMZ,
you are
and
on
they like,
somebody
oh, do
else.
you know that they broke up? Do you know that they're no longer together? That they mutually agreed to be apart? You know, or out that, or no, this is my favorite one. We watched them unlike, what is it? Unlike?
I, unlike what did they
What is
say?
it? What is it? That's my favorite one.
I can't think of it. I cannot think of it. I
Goes
cannot
to
think.
show you I don't do social media, so
But it's one of those things, like even with like the TV, like I look at TMZ sometimes and I'm like it'll be playing in the background and I'm just like, why are we
again,
we get so fascinated with celebrities and their stardom and who they sleeping with and who are they with, and then as they switch over and switch over and switch over, we fascinated with that. But I would like to challenge people to keep in mind some of the people that you knew from back in the days that you saw go from one person to the next person to the next person in the
yeah,
celebrity field, and then you don't know where they are today, right? They
yeah,
dropped off because they done went through everybody and not look. They don't like now. It's not. They don't even want you to know who they with
yeah,
or want you
yeah,
to know what's going on with them because
yeah.
you have this label of, oh, she broke up with him. Oh, I'm next in line. Like you should
Right,
not have
right.
a line of people waiting
It,
for you to break up with somebody and
but
you
that's
being
your
so
feeling.
willing to say next. What is that?
That's your village. That's your village. That's your village. But no,
Okay,
I know we.
it's some of my village, but I mean, like I said, like I always say, it's both of our villages.
I mean, hey, I have
But
fun
I
talking
hear a
about
lot of
this,
women say that,
but I'm very,
and I
very
think that
serious
they
about
think
this.
that men do it, and that's why I think a lot of women say to get over one is to get under another, is because
Yeah,
they feel like, oh, if men can do it, I can do it. Even if a man did it, he's not posting he's not posting that. He's not saying this is my new boo. He might. I've known a guy to be like, I just got a divorce and I'm marrying her. And I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
okay, he's
He
in
not
divorce
is he,
court again.
right because he's not trying to be in a relationship real quick. He want to
Right.
play the field now.
You want to do
I'm
right.
out. Hey, now look, while we were together, your friends were looking at me. So I'm gonna come talk to your friends. I'm gonna talk to your friends' friends. I'm gonna
All,
talk to them. It's just like,
all of the
and
things.
yeah. And I know I'm being crazy, but I know our time is up. Any last words? Because I know I dropped this on you because it just was on my mind. It really is on my mind because I'm just tired of seeing women do this, and you see makeup breaking up, and it's like what? but they're the loves of your lives, and you're breaking up. So I don't get it. But I want to show them the real love and real what's real. And please read this scripture, 1 Corinthians 13:4. I'm gonna read it one more time. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, and it does not boast, and it is not proud. So that's how I went in. Any last words there, Harlan Brown?
If you're envying and you're proud and you're not being nice and you're in a rush, you're not in love. Sorry, boo.
Oh, okay, as I end on my podcast, trying to do something to keep you in your same place, but when you actually do something, your place has no limitations. I am your host, Delay Bloomer. That is my co-host, Harlan Brown, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Yeah.